I'm Google trying to figure why you made it. Put a body for jacuzzi.
Hello, it's your girl Irama, and you're watching The Code. So today, I'll be answering basic questions 1100 students would ask when coming to the hostel. Okay, so 1100 students coming to the hostel to do their registration, they would actually be bringing four passport pictures and a disbursement of their registration for the hostel, or their disbursement for the fees that they paid for the hostel, of which they can easily print from the interpay at their various homes. Okay, so UPSA has three hostels, which is Hostel A, Hostel B, and Hostel C. And Hostel C is known as the Ni Amwani Kote Hostel. They are all not on the same compound. Hostel A and B is on the same compound, but there is a distance that Hostel C is also at a different area. So for Hostel A, it has 7 floors. Hostel B and C all have 9 floors. Okay, so the boys and girls are on the same block in each hostel, but they are in different floors. So the ground floor is allocated for the boys, and then the first floor is given to the girls. The second floor for the boys, third for the girls, continues to the last floor. Okay, so UPSC have four in a room, two in a room, and then one in a room. Yes. Okay, so other than other hostels, UPSC has each room with a bathroom. So the bathrooms are fixed inside each room. Okay, so I won't necessarily say a kitchen, but there is a balcony space where you could actually cook than rather cooking inside the room. There's a balcony space where you could cook there. So yes, there are study areas or study rooms allocated on each floor for students to be able to go there and study, probably have some discussions or some meetings if they would like at the study rooms. And they also have TV rooms on each floor. But what I do know is yes, there's a study room and there's a TV room where students would be able to go. Mainly the TV room, mainly what I do know is most of the time the boys go there more than the girls. Because ladies, we are stuck to our phones more than boys. But the boys go there mainly or mostly for watching football. So yes, there are TV rooms and there are study rooms for students to be able to go there and have their own time. So yes, there are other compartments at the hostel. Hostel A, Hostel B, Hostel C, they all have malls or mats where you could actually go buy things that you need for your basic needs at the hostel. There are saloons at the hostel, barbering shops. There is a laundry at the hostels too, and there is a cafeteria at the hostel where students could also go buy food to eat. Yes, there are securities at the hostel. There are security posts at the hostel. Each hostel has a guard. There's a, how do I put it? There's a wall that's governing the hostels, and there's a security post at each entrance of the hostel. Even on the main blocks of the hostel, there are security guards before the porters for the registrations and in and out, signing in and out. There are security posts everywhere at the hostel. So yes, there is security at the hostels. There are car parks at the hostel. It's not too big, but yes, there are car parks at the hostel. Both A, B, and then C, they all have car parks at the hostel. Just like how every organization, institute, and place have rules and regulations. So that's UPSA hostels. They all have rules and regulations. And the main, I'll hit on it again. The main one that everybody would ask is, could you have intercourse at the hostel? Please, no. It's a big no at the hostel. It's actually something that is not allowed at the hostel. Smoking is also not allowed at the hostel. Playing loud music, disturbing other people's peace, perching, those are all don'ts that you're not supposed to do at the hostel. As a level 100 student, yes, there are some basic things that for your own comfortability you should bring them, such as a refrigerator. I mean, if you can't afford it, please don't. But yes, I would say a refrigerator is something that you should get for yourself. That's probably you'll be needing to store some foodstuffs, water, plenty things that you need, like you need to keep inside to store for your own self. And you'd also need either a cooker or an electric stove for cooking your foodstuffs. Again, I think if I'm speaking about cooking, if you're not bringing a rice cooker and you're using an electric stove, definitely you should get utensils for yourselves that you use to cook. So yes, you'd also need utensils for cooking. And aside that, pulling the whole cooking and eating stuff aside, you need bowls that you eat inside. Yes, putting all those aside, you would need pillows for your bed, you need blankets, you need bed sheets, all for your bed and for your own comfortability. Dropping all these aspects down, the only thing that I don't really need to tell you, but you should do for yourself is your clothing and other accessories that you apply to your own self. You should know you should bring it. Bring electric stove. We don't use gas cookers at UPSA hostel. It's banned. It's not allowed. It's so out of the context. So in as a level 100 student, if you are coming with a gas cooker, it's not allowed. Speaking about gas cooker and you use a coal pot, please. No, it's not allowed. You are not bringing any of that to the hostel. And before I forget, you should, or it's advisable that you could bring a barrel, not too big, but a barrel to save water in terms of water crisis. So it should be your mini tank for saving you when we have water crisis as a hostel. um the hostel is not always boring as people presume a professional school should be, but we do organize some fun and games. Sometimes we have an interhall games. We sometimes organize games, SRC games with other hostels, other schools, just so that the entertainment would still be there, still keeping it at a professional level. These are so far some basic questions that a level 100 student might ask when coming to the hostel. I think I'll bring it to a halt, but you could actually like and follow our channel page. Love you very much for that. And please, my personal channel is Era Makatel on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Peace out. Bye.
You too cute to be single. Ay. And if you're lost in love, baby, I may be finders keeper. On Google trying to